Good day, I'm Janjamil P. Espejo, a clinical clerk from Cebu Institute of Medicine. Today I'm gonna demonstrate the splinting of the lower leg. First, you introduce yourself to the patient and explain the procedure, obtain consent, and do hand hygiene afterwards. Materials needed: posterior leg splint, U-shaped splint, stockinette, elastic bandages, bandage scissor, and tape measure. Make sure the patient is comfortable. Place a pillow underneath the thigh of the patient for his comfort and for the ease of performing the procedure. Measure the length of the splint to be used. Start 2 finger breadths underneath the patient's popliteal fossa until 4 cm past his toes. Put a stockinette on up until the tip of the patient's patella, while the other end should be beyond the patient's toes. Measure and cut the splint accordingly. Soak in warm water and squeeze out excess moisture. Both an L-shaped posterior leg splint and U-shaped stirrup splint are used. Place the posterior lower leg splint 2 finger breadths below the patient's popliteal fossa while maintaining patient's foot in a neutral 90-degree position. Place the U-shaped stirrup over the medial and lateral side of the patient's leg, still maintaining neutral position. Wrap with elastic bandage from top to bottom and it should be snug but not too tight. Make sure to avoid making creases. Secure with metal clips. Roll the open end of the stockinette over the toes and the posterior splint, adequately exposing the toes so that we can check for circulation. Continue wrapping with elastic bandage and make a turn over the edge of the posterior splint and make a figure of 8 at the bottom of the foot. Secure with metal clips. Before the last wrap, roll down the edge of the stockinette from the patient's tip of patella to the initial bandage. Proceed with the overwrap all the way down, covering the whole splint. Mold the splint and ensure there are no rough edges. Check for circulation thereafter and the splinting is done. Thank you for watching.